Good evening and welcome to Game 3 of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Nova Scotia Provincial Final between the Northern Subway Selects and the Action Benefits Penguins. This best-of-5 series tied at a game apiece in Game 1 down in New Glasgow in Pictou. It was the Pens getting a 3-2 victory in overtime. Fiona Day, the overtime winner. And the Pens took Game 1. Cicely Harnham, outstanding in goal for the Penguins, stopping 44 of 46 shots. Georgia Burrows took the loss. She played well as she stopped 33 of 35. Game 2, a little bit of revenge for the Selects as they tied the series up a game apiece. 2-1 the score in Game 2. Brooke Williams with the game-winning goal. All the scoring in Game 2, all three goals, took place in the second period. So no scoring in the first, three in the second, no scoring in the third. Caitlin Langell, again, outstanding goaltending for the Penguins. She stopped 48 of 50. Burrows, again, a solid night, stopping 22 of 23. Through two games of this series, the Northern Subway Selects have outshot the Action Benefits Penguins 96 to 58. They've fired 38 more pucks at Penguins goaltenders than the Penguins have fired at Georgia Burrows. So that tells you how good both Cicely Harnham and Caitlin Langell have been in goal. And tonight, it is Cicely Harnham getting the start. Georgia Burrows between the pipes. Game 3 is underway. A pivotal game, a huge game, as you can imagine. In the best of 5, you take a 2-1 series lead, and you're that much closer. This is Game 3 at the RBC Center in Dartmouth. Game 4 will be tomorrow in Bedford at the HRM 4-pad. Penguins on the puck. Tried to feed Hartnell in the slot. Puck bounced over her stick. And sending it back the other way is Lily LeBlanc. LeBlanc always plays a steady defense for the Selects team. She wears number 14 in white. The Penguins, the home team in this one, wearing their blue with gold and black trim. And the Road Northern Subway Selects wearing the white with the blue and yellow. Reminiscent of the old school Buffalo Sabres colors. In behind the goal now, Ellie Eisner doing some good work back there. Always dangerous as Eisner hands it off right in front. Tried to get it through the blue ice, and going down to take it off the pads was Burrows. And the puck down into the Penguin zone. Just over a minute into this opening period. A good pace. Both teams look to be skating well and feeling good. Both coaches telling me that both teams in a good mood, in good spirits, and ready to rock here for Game 3 tonight. Icing there, so just a minute and 21 seconds played in opening period. Great to be here for Game 3 with the Maritime Athletic Profiles team. Lots of the Penguins parents adorning the Penguins jerseys here tonight. A bunch of the moms and dads sitting right below me in our broadcast position here at Rink C. That puck down the ice, a race for it. Greenwood trying to get there. In ahead of Rianne Jean. Gets there and tried to put it out in front, and Burrows had that kind of go off the back of her leg. Good hustle there from Greenwood, forcing the issue. And Burrows, that could have been dangerous. But Burrows, always so present and sharp in goal, took it off the back of the leg and controls it. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Georgia Burrows. Brooke Williams in on the draw. Had a chance to chat with Brooke's mother prior to this game, telling me that she's a little nervous, but what she does is if she gets too nervous, she goes down and takes pictures, kind of takes her mind off of things. So we'll have to see as the game goes on if Brooke Williams' mom ends up down by the glass taking pictures. And again, you see Burrows covering up tight to the post to her left. So again, Game 1, Penguins 3-2 over the Selects in overtime. Fiona Day, the hero. Game 2, a 2-1 win for the Selects to even up the series, and Brooke Williams with that game-winning goal. Off the face-off, Lily LeBlanc watches that puck go along the boards. In after it there is Lexi McIntyre. She gets challenged in the corner. Some nice work there on the forecheck by Tolson. And right in front of the goal, Williams, bit of a dangerous move there, but she controls it, makes a nice move, works the puck up ahead. Now McIntyre getting into the zone. Dwaron hitting toward the front of the goal. Dwaron, ever tricky, gets the shot and scores! What seemed to be a harmless play with McIntyre coming down the right wing, kind of chipped the puck over, And then jumping on it was the always dangerous Kendall Dwyer. You see it there. McIntyre kind of just slid it over and following the puck into the zone, nose for the net. Kendall Dwyer, great look at her there. Just chips it into the goal. They don't ask how. They ask how many, and that's goal number 1 in this game for the Penguins. And Kendall Dwyer has scored it. Talking to Coach Craig Clark prior to this game, he said Kendall Dwyer has had a boatload of chances. Well, she gets a chance there and puts it in, and it's 1-0 for the Selects on the road. McIntyre again, a low shot through a crowd, and that went off the goaltender and into the corner. Selects looking for more here, trying to have a good shift after the goal. Back to the point now. LeBlanc slides it over to the other side, nobody home. Fiona Day, the overtime hero of Game 1, had it behind her own net, moves it up that right side. Puck to the blue line, trying to push it in there was Reese Murray, and the play whistled down. Both teams then will get some fresh legs on the ice here. So not quite 3 minutes played in this opening period, and Kendall Dwyer has a goal, and the Selects have the lead. Off the face-off, control by the Selects. Onto the puck there's Karis Ross. Ross again chips it ahead. Down into the zone, Ava Kennedy picks it up for the Penguins. They'll look to move it up. To the red line, Emerson McDonald tosses it down into the Penguin zone. And the Penguins will gather up in their own zone. Jumping on that puck is Victoria Tran. Now the Penguins will skate it out of their own zone. Up into neutral ice and across the red line. Nice work there coming off the stick of Georgia Stevens. And then a pile up there. Stevens went down right in front of the goaltender Burrows. And again, play whistled down. Referee comes over just to check the net. Make sure that it's still attached to its moorings. Face off in the Select zone to the left of Burrows. Out to the top of that blue ice, down in the crouch. Awaiting the puck drop. Off the draw, goes to Allman. She gets it back to the point. Now Eisner gets in on that puck, being watched by Boyle. Now Jenna Beaton in behind the goal. Traffic jam back there. Beaton in on the puck, tried to move it. Eisner had it for a moment. Now it goes up the far side, and the Selects will look to move it out. Into neutral ice, Penguins send it right back in. They had to clear the zone quickly, and they did. Selects on that puck now. They'll skate it right up the middle of the ice. Moved forward there by Ella Fitt. Nice pass up ahead into the middle. Trying to make a move there was Jenna Beaton. She'll follow it into the corner. Beaton being watched closely by Amaro. Selects player gets spun down to the ice. Play carries on. Here come the Penguins. Reese Murray giving chase from behind. Excuse me, that's Ailey Glenn, 8, not 9. Jumping on the puck now, Hallie Rose McLean. She'll send it down into the zone. Wholesale changes here for the Selects. Penguins trying to take advantage of that line change. Send the puck up ahead, but it's grabbed there by Lily LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to make a move. She'll watch that puck go in behind where Megan Gallahue picks it up and moves it ahead. To the blue line, McIntyre sends it right back in. Down behind the goal, Fiona Day. She'll put the brakes on, back pedal, and slides it over to the right side. That attempt turned over into the middle, backhanded toward the goal, putting it in there. That was Boyd. Penguins will try to clear again. There's a neat pass, bringing Tolson. Tolson now down the left wing. Glides in, puts the puck past the defender, and it goes all the way to the other side. Selects try to kick that puck out, and Gallahue, the lone Penguin back, will grab it there for the Penguins and set up in behind her own goal with 14:43 to go in this opening period. The score, 1-0 Selects. Kendall Dwyer, the goal scorer. Greenwood tried to get it past the defender and move ahead, but there is the goal scorer, Dwyer. She just backhands it down into the Penguin zone, and she'll tiptoe into the Selects bench and make a change. Julianne Tran had it along the board, sent right back in. Emerson McDonald waiting for it. In the front of the goal, trying to get a stick on it there was Maya McDonald. And the goaltender jumping on it there, that's Cicely Hernam. And that's something the Penguins have done. They have alternated their goaltenders in the playoffs. They did it in the 3-game sweep of the Capitals, and they've done it here in the first 2 games plus. And it's worked out for them. Both goaltenders, Cicely Hernam and Caitlin Langell, have been stunning in goal. Off the face-off, puck goes into the corner. Nedelku moves it around. Now it'll come in toward the middle part of the ice. Turning with it was McDonald. Tried to send it back into the zone, but the Penguins will move it out with Vautour. Now, in on that puck, Julianne Tran has Greenwood with her. Leaves it there for Tran. Tried to make a move into the slot, and the puck will go off to the side. Getting there is Karis Ross. Ross makes a little spin move there, going up on the toe of her skate. Gets it right back from Rianne Jean. Into the middle of the ice now for McDonald. To the blue line. Shoved right back in. Puck was right in front of the Selects bench for a moment. Now the Selects will skate out with it. They'll try to anyway, as Kate Morrow sends it down into the zone. Both teams making quick changes here. Short shifts so far. 13:30 to go in the period. Now trying to make a move is Ava Kennedy. Gets it over to Stevens, going wide. Stevens takes a shot. Pad save, long rebound. Hartnell jumps in on it. Puck still free. And getting it is Hallie Rose McLean and takes it off the boards. Big chance right there for the Penguins. They came close, but the pad save. And then the long rebound went all the way out, and they couldn't cash on that. But again, best chance so far. And it was started by Georgia Stevens down that right wing. Stevens has it again. Jenna Beaton leaning heavily on Stevens. Puck comes loose for a moment, picked up there by Carly Boyle. Boyle slides it over to Ella Fitt. Into the middle of the ice, trying to make a move there was Brooke Williams. Williams 1-on-3, gets a shot away and an easy save there for Harnham. Again, good work though by Brooke Williams, making something out of nothing. Here come the Penguins now, try to clear it out. That puck goes into neutral ice. And the Penguins will grab it quickly and send it right back in. Harnham stops it there for the steady Captain Gellahu. Over to the right side, Almond, little touch pass, and the Penguins will come away. That puck sent down into the zone. Burrows watches it go in behind her own goal. Greenwood is there, taking a bit of a shove. Greenwood stayed with the puck for a moment, but away comes Williams. Brooke Williams down the right side. Boyd heading toward the middle of the net. But a good job there by the Penguins covering up defensively. And Nedelku will bring it out to the red line. Alicia Nedelku stops just outside the blue line, sends it in, and Georgia Burrows will stop it behind her own goal. Puck down into that zone again. Gellahu gathers it for the Penguins. Puck is turned over. Reese Murray has it now, and Gellahu comes back to take it away as that puck just went a little bit ahead of the charging Reese Murray. Emerson McDonald now in a battle there, gets some help. Coming off the boards, but as McDonald tried to chip it toward the net. It went high and into the backboards. Back there again is Maya McDonald, getting some help now from Reese Murray. Murray and McDonald doing some good work here. M&M. Battle for it again along the boards. Now coming in to help out is McDonald. Great work here, keeping that puck in the offensive zone for the Selects. Penguins just trying to get that puck out of the zone, and again, McDonald keeps it, and here's a chance from a sharp angle. Putting it toward the net was McDonald. That's a great shift for that line right there. Murray and McDonald in the middle of it. Puck loose now for just a moment. Vautour trying to get in on it there for the Penguins, and it'll go down in behind the Selects goal. Picked up by Jean. Jean trying to move that puck. It kind of got caught up there behind the Selects goal, and the Penguins will grab it. Trying to get that puck long back to the point. Now it's a race. Hallie Rose McLean, Victoria Tran. Hallie Rose McLean steps around Tran. Tran does a good job of staying with the puck and the puck carrier. That could have been dangerous right there. Now a wraparound attempt. Puck loose. Where is it? Comes back up high. Beaton trying to hammer it in. Now it's back to Ailey Glenn. Anxious moments right in front of the Penguins' goal, but we stay 1-0 for the Selects. Puck in the middle of the ice. They tried to send it into the zone. Vautour couldn't get it inside the zone. Now it comes out. Hartnell steps in with some speed. Took a shot that went off the skate of Carly Boyle. Stevens now puts it in behind the goal. Hartnell trying to control it there. Along the wall it comes. Penguins trying to control that puck. Great action, fast pace. We're already past the midway point. There's a quick shot off the shoulder as letting it fly was Georgia Stevens. And Burrows took that off the shoulder and was able to control the rebound and cover up, but just great action end to end. Both of these teams flying here in period 1 of game 3. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're tuned in, watching on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We're excited and thrilled to be bringing you games 3 and 4 of this series. So the old switcheroo on the face-off there. Hallie Rose McLean comes in to take it. And then Lily LeBlanc will send it in behind her own net. Selects turning with it there. Some shifty footwork. Trying to make a couple of moves. Now it comes onto the stick of Glenn. Hallie Rose McLean will gather. She moves it up. 3 Selects were there, but the puck went by all of them. And then Gellahu sends it down. Trying to get a quick shot away there. Ava Kennedy got a good shot in toward goal, and it just went off the tip of the glove of the goaltender Burrows. Both teams making some changes here while the Penguins will grab that puck and set it up in behind their own goal, looking for a breakout. Pass cross ice moved up ahead to Sarah Allman. Greenwood way over on the left, now cuts toward the middle. Allman kind of changing places there with Greenwood, feeds it back up high. Amaro, cross ice diagonal, nice pass down low, tight shot, save made. And it's cleared over into the corner where Greenwood tries to get it away, but McDonald gets there first. McDonald falls, Reese Murray follows up and clears it out of the zone. Banking it off the boards, Victoria Tran will grab it there, being watched by Morrow. Up along the boards, just out into neutral ice. Ellie Eisner taking a look, selects player, goes down to the ice. That was Brooke Williams. And we're going to have our first penalty call, and it's a tripping play, and it was Brooke Williams who got taken down, and Jenna Greenwood straight to the penalty box for the Action Benefits Penguins. A great crowd on hand here, too, at Rink C at the RBC Center in Dartmouth. Looking to my left and right, the bleachers and benches pretty much full. It's the provincial final. Great hockey. Why not? Come out and watch it. And if you can't come out and watch it, well, that's why we're glad to bring it to you right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Burrows leaves it for Hallie Rose McLean. 1-0 is your score. Kendall Dwyer, the goal scorer. We've got 8:13 left to play in the first period of this game 3. Here's Brooke Williams now. Williams glides to the right. She'll stop. Selects looking to get set up here on this power play. 1:34 to go in the advantage. Dwyer turns, dishes off. Sharp angle, trying to hammer it in from the side was Boyd. Again, Selects calmly setting up. There's a quick shot, letting it go there. A great wrist shot off the stick of Williams. And the goaltender, Harnham, equal to the task. And if you're just joining us, goaltending has been the story for the Action Benefits Penguins, not just in this series, but all playoffs long. In the 3-game sweep of the the Greenfoot Capitals, the goaltending for the Penguins was stellar, and it's been stellar through 2+ games here in this provincial final. 1:08 to go in the power play for the Selects. Dwyer trying to dig it out. Gellahu doing a great job pinning it there, but now Dwyer using that strong frame to push away the forecheck, and then Dwyer got sandwiched in between a couple of Penguins and then took a hack at the Penguins player. Some of the Penguins fans wanted to call, and I think Dwyer may have gotten away with one there. Now, puck loose. Stevens tries to jump on it, but it's Hallie Rose McLean with Dwyer 2-on-2. McLean into the zone, trying to find Dwyer. McLean cuts toward the front and scores! Hallie Rose McLean! A Rose by any other name would still score as sweet. And a power play marker has the Selects up by 2. So with 36 seconds left in the power play, Hallie Rose McLean, always dangerous, gets the goal there in tight. And it's 2-0 for the Selects. Just the start this Selects team wanted on the road here in Game 3. So now the Action Benefits Penguins find themselves down by a pair on home ice. Lots of hockey left to play, though. 6:45 to go. Dwyer and McLean, the 2 goal scorers for the Selects here so far in period 1. Puck comes loose. Perrin tries to feed it down low in tight. That was Lefebvre. Now they'll go back to the point for Gellahu from the left point. Slides it across to the right-hand side. Through a crowd, the shot bounced off a skate and goes to the boards on the near side. Puck just outside the blue line. Gellahu sends it up off the netting, and that'll bring a whistle and a stoppage with 6:17 to go. Shots on goal, 9 apiece, and it's 2-0 for the Selects. Coach Craig Clark must be happy with what he's seen from his club here in this first period. Dwyer on the board. Hallie Rose McLean has a goal. Scramble off the face-off. Puck goes in behind the goal line. Williams trying to get it away from Stevens. Stevens down to a knee, and grabbing the puck is Boyle. Boyle moves it ahead, and the Penguins look to get it out of the zone. Dwyer trying to find it. Now it's along the boards. Trying to move it there was Amaro. And now Victoria Tran gathers in her own zone, being watched closely. Tran takes it off the boards. Dwyer sends it back in deep. Boyd takes a bump into the boards. Williams comes over to help out. Brooke Williams on that puck, gets it back to Dwyer. Takes a shot, high slot, and through a crowd. Great job by Hurnham to keep an eye on that puck and squeeze the glove on it and hang on for the faceoff. Now down to 5:38 left to play here in period number 1. Lots of jerseys in the stands, lots of signs. We got cowbells, blankets. You know what I don't see? A Tim Hortons coffee. That's an oddity. And it's roll up the rim time, is it not? There's a shot there trying to get a deflection in front was Jenna Beaton. And the Penguins will clear the zone. We are 5-on-5 here with 5:26 to go in this first period. Hallie Rose McLean scored a minute ago. In against Nedelku. Nedelku gets there first, slides it along to Fiona Day. Gentle pass up to Greenwood. Greenwood tried to pass it over, but it went off the leg of Ailey Glenn, and now Glenn will chase it down into the corner. Sent all the way around to the other side where Sarah Allman meets that puck for the Penguins and puts a nice pass into the middle. Here comes Ellie Eisner trying to dance through the defense, but the Selects wouldn't let her through. She got to the gate but couldn't get through. Puck along the boards. Couple of players in digging for it there. Selects will get it off the wall, but not before Eisner tried to move it back in. Jenna Beaton onto that puck, slides it across all the way to the other side, and then the puck went off the boards at the red line. Both teams making changes here as Gellahu gathers, puts her head up, trying to find a little bit of open ice. Look at Gellahu with the smooth stride all the way across, trying to connect with Stevens, defended nicely by Jean. Again, just that smooth stride of Gellahu. There's a long shot at the side of the goal. Stevens tried to tap it in like a 2-foot putt. Now the puck to the red line. Turning with it is Gellahu, sends it right back down into the Select zone. Jumping on it now is Ross. Ross being hounded there by Hartnell. Changes direction with the puck, and that will allow the Selects to come out of the zone with Kate Morrow. Morrow chips it down into this Penguin zone. Now it'll go over into the corner. Perrin is there, as is McDonald. Now a 4-player pile up in the corner. 3:52 to go in this first period. Penguins would dearly love to get one late here and cut this lead in half. Hartnell watches that puck pop by her and onto the stick of Ava Kennedy. Kennedy couldn't get it any further than Brooke Williams. Kennedy, though, good job there forechecking, blocked that puck down. Kennedy going to skate off for a change as Williams shifty out of the zone. Look at Brooke Williams trying to get by the defender. Puck goes down deep. Getting after it there is Boyd. All the way back to the left point. Long shot through a crowd. Rebound is loose. Back it comes again all the way to Boyle. Boyle puts it through again. That I think off a skate, and just went off angle. Now the puck along the boards. A little bit of pressure here by the Selects late in the period. Here's Boyd right in front and couldn't get a stick on it clean enough to get a good shot away, and a nice job by Hurnham just to be calm and to stay with the puck and hold on to it for the faceoff. Shots on goal now 12-10 favoring the Selects. 2-0 your score. Selects in front. 3:06 left to play in this first period of action. It's been a fast-paced, highly competitive first period so far. A tremendous provincial final here in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Nova Scotia portion. Now looking for it is Jenna Beaton, being challenged there by Nedelku. Puck in the corner. Up it comes towards Hartnell, being watched by Hallie Rose McLean. And McLean, there's a little shimmy shake stepping into Hartnell, but the puck goes down into the Penguin zone. The Penguins will come away with it. Good work there by Ailey Glenn. Players falling all over the ice. Hartnell and Glenn got tangled up like a couple of pretzels. And now the puck back into the Penguin zone. Gellahu, head up again, as she always does, with that smooth stride. Looking, taking the puck deep. Gellahu gliding in behind the goal, going coast to coast, feeds it right in front. Here's Almond with a chance, and it went off the stick and high. Great chance there as Gellahu did most of the work and then fed it to Almond, who took a shot and just had it go off the stick and high. Almond again, turning, tight shot, pad save. Rebound all the way to the high slot, and the Penguins trying to get something in behind Burrows. Eisner now trying to get it in there. That one off the skate of Murray. Another chance. This is Almond again. How many chances will she get on this shift? Almond's got to be tired. Works it down low. Select's just trying to get out of the zone. There's Almond again. Sarah Almond. She is going to need some hydration when she goes to the bench and finally gets off for a change, but a great shift right there for the Penguins, and in particular, number 92, Sarah Almond. Now the puck right in front of the Select's bench, and taking a shot, I think that was Karis Ross. I believe that was number 16, took a cross-check right in front of her own bench and immediately goes from the bench door of the Selects to the penalty box door of the Selects. So Karis Ross, that was an easy call for the official. 1:24 to go. Ross to the box. Penguins to the power play. A big opportunity now on the power play here for the Penguins. A chance to cut into the lead. 2-0 Selects. And a power play chance now. They win the faceoff cleanly. Here's Gelahoo. Long shot. That goes off the leg of Georgia Stevens. And the puck along the boards. Eisner trying to free it up. Stevens in there as well. Penguins working it back to the point. Gelahoo just keeps it in. Great work. Gelahoo gets a shot. It goes on a sharp angle and off into the corner. Almond back out there again. Sarah Almond, the Energizer Bunny here. Back up high from the blue line. Gelahoo feeds it off to the right. There's a shot from an angle. Puck loose again. It's bounding around down there like a pinball. Burrows on her back. Puck cleared away. And Gelahoo will grab it. 47 seconds to go in the period. Almond out there with Hartnell. Almond at the blue line. Grabbing it as Stevens, keeping it in. Good pressure here, but it goes off the boards. And the Selects will clear it out. 33 seconds to go in the period. 1:06 to go in the power play for the Penguins. Chip pass into the middle. Trying to get a stick on it there was Lefebvre. Couldn't control it. And now the Selects clear it down. Just 15 seconds to go in the period. Here's a chance now. In on the puck quickly. Lefebvre gets a shot away. Burrows sticks it in behind the goal. Lefebvre jumped on it again. Now a chance perhaps here. Late stages. Short-handed. Beaten. Had Doiron with her. A great defensive play in the middle circle. That one. What a play by Fiona Day. Don't know if anything would have come of it. But down came Beaten with Doiron. 2-on-1 short-handed. And they tried to slide it over to the dangerous Doiron. But a tremendous defensive play by Fiona Day broke it up. And just as she did, the buzzer sounded to end a highly entertaining first period of play. 36 seconds left in the penalty to Karis Ross. So the Penguins will start the second period on that power play. Shots on goal through that first 20 minutes, 16-12, favoring the Penguins as they had a flurry late. But on the scoreboard, 2 for the Selects, none for the Penguins. We'll step aside. One period in the books. It's 2-0 Selects. just about set for the second period puck drop. Some power play time left on the clock here. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Penguins. Here's Stevens in behind the goal. Fresh ice out there. Back to the point. Gelahud dumps it off. Eisner takes a shot. Blocker save. Rebound loose. Stevens couldn't bang it in. And the puck is cleared to the sideboards. 15 seconds to go in the power play for the Penguins. Not much time left. Maybe one more chance toward the goal as the Selects try to clear it out. Eisner from the right point. Penalty is over. Teams back to 5-on-5. The Selects have killed it off. Score remains 2-0. Here comes Dwyer. Down into the zone. Kendall Dwyer, speed down the right side. Takes a sharp angle shot and lifts it high over the goal. That speed so dangerous. Now right back the other way. Perrin tried to work it up ahead there for Lefebvre. Now jumping on it quickly is Lacey Boyd. Winding into the zone. Boyd tried to stop, lost the puck, and the Penguins will come away. There's a lead pass. Up into the middle, onto the stick there of Tolson, and a pad save by Burrows. Jumping on the puck now, Penguins again. Players collide there, and a delayed penalty coming up. Burrows to the bench. Extra skater on. I don't think it's going to matter, though, as the puck is touched by Fiona Day, and we'll have a penalty call. Looks like it's going to be a cross-check. So just after the penalty killed off by the Selects, they go on to the power play. So there was a big collision. 2 or 3 players went down in the area about 15 feet in front of Georgia Burrows' net, and coming out of it was a cross-checking call. So a power play for the Selects here as they look to add one more to this 2-goal lead. They're calmly setting up here on the power play. Reese Murray slides it across. That's onto the stick of Boyle. Boyle tight roping along the line. Ailey Glenn waiting for it. I said Murray, it was Glenn. Now McDonald. Into the middle, quick shot there as Boyle let it fly. Back to the point. Walking in with it is Boyle. Boyle almost got tangled up there. Boyle's stick got stuck underneath Stevens. And then Ailey Glenn will grab it and try to move it out. Glenn backhands it along the wall. Jenna Beaton was there. And the puck sent all the way down the ice by the Penguins. 1:15 to go in the penalty to Claire Tolson. Tolson in the box for cross-checking. Nice lead pass for Beaton. Touches it up ahead for Boyd. Boyd, quick snapshot and no problem for the goaltender Harnham as she just meets the puck, grabs it, and hangs on. Down to 1:06 left to go in the power play for the Selects. This has been a tight series through the first 2 games. There's a quick one off the draw. Getting it in on goal again was Lacey Boyd right off the face-off. Good work by Boyd, and again, Cicely Harnham equal to the task. Harnham using every bit of that 5-foot, 11-inch frame to block the goal. Off the face-off. Another quick shot in there. Harnham down to cover up the low part of the net. Dwyer on that puck. 55 seconds to go in the power play. Give and go. Dwyer shoots and scores! The give and go. Dwyer started it. Dwyer finishes it. And it's a power play goal. And the Penguins trail it 3-0. We'll see it here on the power play. Beautiful little give and go. Dwyer off to the low circle. Right back onto the stick of Dwyer, who snaps the one-timer in behind the goaltender, Harnham. And Dwyer on the board again. Now, it really looked like Kendall Dwyer scored the first goal. When I checked online, they actually give credit for the first goal to number 3, Lexi McIntyre. Again, I'd have to go back and see. I thought Dwyer scored it. It certainly looked that way in real time and then on the replay, but on the scoring summary online on the league website, they have McIntyre as the goal scorer and Dwyer the assist. However, Dwyer has been a factor here offensively for the Selects, as she often is, and she's got the 3rd goal of the game, a power play marker, and it's 3-0 Selects. So if you're the Action Benefits Penguins, yes, there's lots of hockey left. However, you've got to realize that the next goal, should there be a next goal, it better be for you, Penguins, and I'm sure they're thinking about that. You do not want to go down 4 goals in any game, but certainly in a playoff game, a pivotal game 3 against this Selects club, a 4-0 lead. Not impossible, but certainly tough. You get one, make it 3-1, changes the complexion, but we'll see. It's 3-0 now for the Selects. Plenty of time left here, 16:22 in the second period. Here's Beaton on the puck. Hallie Rose McLean's got a goal in this one. Turned it over, though. Victoria Tran took a shot in toward the goal, sent it wide. And now Ailey Glenn, nice backhand pass, chipped forward there by Hallie Rose McLean. Jumping on it quickly as Tolson tried to clear the zone and couldn't. Puck into the corner, Hallie Rose McLean on it quickly, trying to work in the phone booth there in the corner, and there's a quick shot. Letting it fly was Murray, and Hurnham grabs it and makes a save. And I'm sure if you're the Northern Subway Selects, you're thinking, geesh, we've gotten 3 goals on this Penguins team with the goaltending that they've had. That's quite an accomplishment in itself. Off the face-off. Selects controlled down low. Maya McDonald in looking for it, but getting there first was Molly Amaro. Now Fiona Day, back to Amaro. Amaro backhands it up along for Georgia Stevens. She got tangled up but stays with the puck. Stevens now down the ice, has LaFave with her. Puck gets ahead of Stevens, in on Burrows, stayed with it. Puck jarred free, goes right in front of the blue ice and out the other side. Anxious moments there. And Burrows looking at the referee, perhaps saying that there maybe should have been a penalty for the way that the puck was dug out from underneath her. However, play carries right on. Scrambly play along the glass right to our left. Puck pops up into the air. Tolson, Perrin tried to get it free. There's a quick shot as letting it fly was Ava Kennedy and put it up over the goal. Just a little over 5 minutes played in this second period. Jumping on the puck, Maya McDonald. Sent it into neutral ice. Gellahu grabs it there and passes forward to Perrin. Perrin at the red line. Flips it high into the air, and that's going to go right into the Penguins bench, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off with now 14:43 left to play. Face-off just outside the Penguins zone. Quickly off the face-off, Penguins grab it, and they'll gather the puck and move it to the red line. Jumping on it now. Sending it over there was Tolson. Gellahu will gather. Nedelku, right in front of her own goal, sends it up towards Perrin, and it goes underneath the stick of Christina Perrin, and that'll be an icing call, charge to the Penguins. So not quite the even flow so far in the second period that we saw in the first. I mean, that was a breakneck pace for the entire first period of play. But it's been a little more stop and start style here in this second period. Here's McIntyre, gives it off for Dwyer from the left circle. Dwyer, tight spin, gets it back to McIntyre to Dwyer. Back to 5-on-5 here, even strength. Dwyer, McIntyre. They've been playing catch here for a couple of minutes. That shot goes off a shin pad as McIntyre tried to send it in. Then McIntyre collides there with Tolson. And it's like interference going to be the call on Lexi McIntyre. So the Penguins will go to the power play and have an opportunity here with 13:59 to go in the second period. Over to the penalty box goes McIntyre for interference. And Georgia Stevens now in on the faceoff here, going up against Jenna Beaton. Off that face-off, puck was loose for a second, and the Selects try to clear it. They do. Now here's a chance. Hallie Rose McLean. Hartnell trying to catch up. Short-handed. McLean gets a shot and scores! Hartnell tried to stop her, but Hallie Rose McLean, short-handed, breaks in, scores the short-handed goal, and it's 4-0 Selects. We'll see it here. Unfortunate play for the Penguins, and Hallie Rose McLean with a dash down the left and didn't get a whole lot on the shot, but again, it's the old they don't ask how, they ask how many. And Hallie Rose McLean using that speed, busting down the left side, cut in toward the goal with Hartnell trying to catch up and was just able to direct it toward the goaltender, and it slides underneath Harnham, and it's a shorthanded goal, and the coaches for the Penguins trying to change momentum here. They've made a goaltending change. Cicely Harnham to the bench, Caitlin Langell into the game now, and this is the first time in the playoffs where the Penguins have had to make any kind of a goaltending change. And you can't really fault Cicely Harnham. It's been just a lot of quality opportunities for this Penguins team. They've put 16 shots on goal. They've scored 4, but they've been quality chances that they've scored on. So that's the game of hockey sometimes. So Harnham to the bench. I'm sure she'll be cheering on her teammate Caitlin Langell. So a goaltending change and a 4-0 lead. That's what you've got here. Those are your storylines in Game 2. Penguins trying to stem the tide here. They need a goal, just something to build that confidence. Lefebvre trying to work down low in behind the goal. Had it taken away, and the Selects still killing a penalty here. Send the puck down the ice. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Fiona Day. Day sends that puck down the ice. Taken neatly there by Stevens. Georgia Stevens cuts into the middle, then cuts to the right. Lost the puck, went down, still tried to put it toward the slot area, but it's grabbed by Williams, and Brooke Williams will skate it out. Williams trying to cut in around, put it toward the front of the goal. She lost the handle, and over to the near boards it goes. 22 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Nedelku. On the rush, takes a quick shot, and Burrows calmly blockers it off to the wall. Back to the point it goes. Victoria Tran couldn't quite keep it in at the blue line, and she'll have to chase it back now. Facing a little forecheck pressure, but it's Hartnell. With that puck, sends it down. Burrows will stop it. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Vauteur tried to feed it in front, and that was stopped and blocked. And Lily LeBlanc will bring it out. Passes it off to the right side. Brooke Williams being watched by Julianne Tran. Penguins just can't get anything going here. And the Selects making changes as the Penguins will try to move it out. Vauteur had to step around the referee, and the puck goes into the corner. Now it'll go back the other way. Getting there first was Molly Amaro. Puck in front of the boards, right in front of the Selects bench. Grabbing it is Vauteur, Reese Vauteur. And that puck all the way down into the Select zone. Calmly gathering it is Ross, Karis Ross. Moves it up towards Jenna Beaton. She just calmly backhands it down. Gellahu works that puck into the middle, chopped there quickly by Vauteur, and that's going to be an icing call. And as soon as Vauteur let that puck go, she threw the head back because she knew that that was going to be an icing call. And listen, it's not like the Penguins haven't had chances here. They put 22 pucks on goal, and Georgia Burrows has been there when needed. Shots on goal 22-16, favoring the Penguins, but on the scoreboard where it matters, 4-0 Selects. Fiona Day, the overtime hero of Game 1, works it up to Reese Vauteur. Vauteur takes it off the boards, right onto the stick of Karis Ross. You can sense the Selects now playing with some confidence here as we approach the midway point of this second period. Greenwood trying to make a move with that puck. He chips up towards Nedelku at the right point. That went off a leg, and just outside the line, getting in the middle of it there was Reese Murray. And the puck popped outside the zone. And when it was touched over there, the referee blew it down. So 5-on-5 here, back at even strength. 10:31 to go in this second period. Face off just outside the zone, the Selects zone. Off the draw. Selects will gather. Taking it off the wall, there was Boyle. Grabbing it now, Fiona Day has it turned over. That was almost dangerous as Doiron wanted to dance in with that puck, but it was turned back aside. Now Boyle works it down into the zone. Langell sends it around. Caitlin Langell now in goal. Cicely Harnham replaced after the fourth Selects goal. Here's a quick shot there as Boyd took the little feed and put it in on net, and a nice save made there. This line of Williams, Doiron, and Boyd, so dangerous for this Northern Subway Selects team. And head coach Craig Clark Caitlin Langell having a little conversation here with the referee. Not sure what that's about. Face-off will be to the right of Langell. Off the face-off, Victoria Tran backhands it around there. Went beyond the reach of Amaro. Over in front of the bench. Hallie Rose McLean works it down into the corner. Puck still loose now. Jenna Beaton looks to grab it. She does, gets it back to the point. There's a long shot. Lily LeBlanc got it away. Low along the ice, and Langell just got a pad on it and forced it over into the corner. Lexi McIntyre now on that puck. Comes to the blue line just outside. Ailey Glenn slides it cross ice. Selects again, just pushing it down into the zone. And Langell will just cover it up. And right now, it's basically a wall being put up by the Selects, not really letting the Penguins get much going beyond the red line in towards the Selects end of the ice. They've got the 4-0 lead, looking to put the clamps on now. Face off to the left of Caitlin Langell. We've crossed the halfway point of the second period. This is Hartnell. Rachel Hartnell has Georgia Stevens with her, takes it off the boards. Hartnell watches as Stevens catches up to the puck. She'll send it back to the point now to Stevens. Gellahu walks in, takes a shot, goes off the skate there as McDonald got a toe on it. Now it's along the boards. Trying to work with it there is Maya McDonald. McDonald works it up, gets it onto the stick of Reese Murray. Murray sends it down. She'll chase after it as Langell pushes it off to the side. Gellahu gathers. Gellahu logging all kinds of minutes here, the captain of the Penguins. Here's Stevens now, crisscrossing there with Kennedy. In toward the front of the goal, and Kennedy got tied up and the puck went into the corner. Now back to the red line it goes. Grabbed there by Fiona Day. Day works it up ahead. You get a bit of a sense of urgency now coming from the skaters of the Penguins. Dwara chips it high into the air, bounces out over the blue line. Maya McDonald tried to catch up with it, but coming back the other way is Vautour. Into the middle, onto the stick of Lefebvre, and Lefebvre put it up and high. Best chance of the period right there for the Penguins. And it was Lefebvre right in the middle of it. You see it there on the replay, and a couple of Penguins fans to my right threw their head back, and they just want one so bad. Face off to the right of Burrows. You just get that sense if the Penguins can get one here, it's going to put a little wind in their sails. But they've got to get that one. They currently trail 4-0. Fiona Day traps it along the boards. There's Lefebvre, who had that big chance seconds ago. Trying to get in after that puck. It's pinned in the corner. Vautour comes in for a look. And it'll be the Selects who'll skate away and then bounce it off the boards. Trying to get back there quickly is Amaro, and Amaro gets to that puck. Sails in behind her own goal, takes it off the glass, past Warren. And now jumping on that puck quickly was McDonald. And they'll try again, will the Penguins. Fiona Day. Lead pass. Vautour couldn't quite control it. Now Dwyer on that puck again. Kendall Dwyer flips it high into the air. And Langell, like a shortstop, settles under it and catches it. And we'll have another face-off now with 7:21 left to play in the second period. Well, listen, the Northern Subway Selects the odds-on favorite to win the provincial championship for Nova Scotia, but certainly a wake-up call with the very good performance by the Penguins in Game 1, so they knew they had to come in here with the Series 1-1 and have a great Game 3 on the road, and so far, so good. But the Penguins have a lot to say about this one before it's over. 7:08 to go, second period. Puck in the corner to our left. Tight quarters down there. Puck comes free, slowly rolling to the blue line, and it'll be grabbed by Jenna Beaton in neutral ice. A couple of quick passes and a little flip into the zone, and then Beaton sends it down. Tracking after it there is Ailey Glenn. Glenn on the backhand from the circle, puts it in toward the goal, and Ellie Eisner will grab it and send it over to the near side. Lexi McIntyre, left point, tried to put it into the middle, stopped momentarily now. Victoria Tran gets it, sends it off the boards and out of the zone. Jenna Beaton puts it right back in, and the ice tilted right now for the most part. Penguins spending a lot of time either in neutral ice or in their own end defending. Getting quickly in on that puck was Perrin. Puck is free. Fiona Day sends it back in. Now down deep is Lefebvre. Ava Lefebvre tangled up there, and the Selects will grab the puck with Beaton. And that puck just came like a shot out of that corner, but only white sweaters there, and the puck sent out into neutral ice. The two 13s come together, Fiona Day and Hallie Rose McLean. The two 13s, McLean and Day, get tied up again for a second, and then the puck just rolls into the goaltender, Langell, and she calmly holds on. And we'll have a face-off now down to 5:52 to go. Shots on goal, 23-22, favoring the Penguins. Kendall Dwyer has been so good in this game, as have all the selects. But it's interesting, and I'll finish that thought in a second about Dwyer. That puck to the red line. After it there is Rhianne Jean. Quick cross-ice pass, trying to connect there with McDonald. And the puck again will go down toward Fiona Day in the Penguin zone. Into the middle for Nedelku. Nedelku takes a forecheck pressure there from McDonald. And now grabbing it is Maya McDonald. You got Maya McDonald and Emerson McDonald out there. Maya 10, Emerson 5. Fiona Day takes it off the boards. And again, it'll be gathered by the Selects. Making some nice moves there. Karis Ross into the zone, being watched by Fiona Day. Day puts the hip into Ross. Good job there by Fiona Day, and then it takes a little shove from Karis Ross. A little bit of physicality down there in the corner. There's a long shot through a crowd. Letting it go was Boyle. Didn't get a lot on it, and the puck goes into the corner. 4:46 to go here. Selects again, trying to get that puck toward the goal. It's loose. Penguins just trying to clear it. And it's, Dwyer making moves. Kendall Dwyer steps around the defender. Dwyer backhand, tried to slide it low for Boyd. But how about the work there? Kendall Dwyer dipping, diving, and just finding a way to get through defenders. Just electrifying work from number 6, Kendall Dwyer. Back to the point. Ella Fitt keeps it in at the blue line. And again, the Penguins cannot get out of their own zone. Desperately trying. But the Penguins can't seem to figure out this forecheck of the Selects. Now, they get it out of the zone. Finally, they say. Ava Kennedy goes up against two Selects defenders. Kennedy doing all she can. But again, just too many white sweaters there as the Penguins were making a change. Trying to get it in her feet, there was Hallie Rose McLean. And it comes free to Victoria Tran. Neat little backhand up toward the red line. And the Penguins will just zip it down into the Select zone. Burrows watching closely as Boyle picks it up and takes it off the boards. That one right up into the cage of Hallie Rose McLean as Ellie Eisner tried to break in there, but the puck popped over her stick. And the Selects will try to bring it up, but again, good forecheck there. Great back check by Ellie Eisner. Eisner now trying to get in there, falls, lost an edge underneath the forecheck of Hallie Rose McLean. There's a shot from the sidewall all the way to the other side. Eisner jumps on it. Eisner puts it down low. Georgia Stevens has it down there. Stevens trying to make a move with that puck. Close quarters down there behind the goal. Goes off to the far side. Amaro pinches in. Now it comes back to Hartnell up high. Takes a long shot. And again, the calm blocker save from Burrows. She's good with that blocker on the right hand. No question about it. Puck along the boards. Now down to 2:48 in the second period. Brooke Williams makes one move. Now she turns ahead, gets it up to Hallie Rose McLean on the left. Lucky 13, Hallie Rose McLean has a goal in this game, sends it down low. Getting there first was Amaro for the Penguins. Action benefits Penguins trying to work it up. Comes into neutral ice, grabbing it there is Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre splits through a couple of defenders, worked it up toward Jenna Beaton, and then it slides down into the blue ice, and Caitlin Langell not going to take any chances at all. She covers up with 2:20 to go in the second period. A 4-goal lead for the Northern Subway Selects on the road here in Game 3 of this series, which is tied at a game apiece. Well, the Penguins did what they had to do on the Selects home ice. That was get a split, and that's what at the very least, that's what the Selects want to do here. Trying to feed it from behind the goal was McDonald. Now gathering that puck. This is Lefebvre. Puck bouncing high into the air. McIntyre strides after it, gathers, and backpedals. Up along the wall. Gets past McDonald, and then Nedelku slides across ice to her backline partner, Gellahu, who goes right back to Nedelku with it. Alicia Nedelku works it up. puck into the Penguin zone, or excuse me, the Select zone. And it comes right back out. Penguins trying to get that puck and hem it in the Select zone. Get a couple of chances here late in the second period. I said it late in the first. I'll say it again here late in the second. The Penguins would love, they need a late goal here. There's a quick chance as putting it toward the goal was Kennedy. Now from the left top of the left circle, a shot was blocked down, and Ailey Glenn will bring it back against two defenders. Glenn trying to get onto that puck, but it goes too far ahead of her, and Langell grabs it with Molly Amaro speeding in from the backside. Now down to 1 minute and 18 seconds left in this second period. 2 goals in the first for the Selects, 2 goals here in the second. And, well, I was good enough in math to know that 2 + 2 is 4, and that's what we've got here. 4-0 lead for the Selects. Late stages, second period. Here's Hartnell. Tapping the stick of Stevens. The puck comes towards Georgia Stevens, but it goes past her. Rianne Jean gets tangled up there with Stevens. Now Ellie Eisner. Eisner skating with that puck. Coming up high with it now, slides it over. Victoria Tran takes a shot through a crowd, and somehow Burrows saw it and got the right pad on it. Puck down low, 47 seconds left in the period. Victoria Tran again jumps on that puck, tried to feed it in front, but it was broken up. And now the puck will come out toward the red line. Sending it down is Maya McDonald. And Langell will stop it behind her own goal, where Gellahu will pick it up. Quick pass for Ellie Eisner. Eisner with some speed through neutral ice into the zone. Eisner cuts to the right, takes the shot, and handled well there by Burrows, who just scoops up the low shot with the catching glove on her left hand, and will settle for a face-off here with 23.3 to go. Shots on goal 27-26 in favor of the Penguins, and they'd be happy for at least one of those shots to be a goal. However, here's Nedelku off the face-off, tried to get a long shot through, and that went right in to Lacey Boyd, who blocked it down. Jumping on it now, Tolson. Claire Tolson trying to make something happen here. Final 7 seconds. Puck sent toward the high slot, and it's intercepted by Dwara. I don't think she's going to have enough time to do anything. Good defensive play there again by Fiona Day. And she made a great defensive play late in the first, and she stands her ground defensively there in the second, does number 13, Fiona Day, for the Penguins. Well, another good road period for the Northern Subway Selects. They get 2 more, including a shorthanded goal. And after 2 periods complete, it's 4-0 Selects leading the Penguins here in Game 2. We're going to step aside, take a break. Third period action coming your way shortly. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back. Ready for the third period of Game 3. And it's a comfortable 4-0 lead for the visitors in Northern Subway Selects. And of the 4 Selects goals, 3 of them have been from special teams, 2 on the power play and 1 shorthanded. Hallie Rose McLean has 2 goals tonight, a power play marker and a shorthanded goal. All she needs is an even strength goal for a goal hat trick, if you will. A real cool hat trick, right? Power play, shorthanded, even strength if she can get it. But yeah, special teams has played a big role here. 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal for the Selects, part of their 4-goal lead. Cicely Harnham started this game for the Action Benefits Penguins, and you can't really fault her for the goals that she gave up. It was just some quality chances from this hungry Selects club. So the goaltending change was made by the coaching staff of the Penguins. Caitlin Langell now in net. And we are set to go. Selects now skating left to right, and the Penguins right to left on whatever device you're watching on. Once upon a time, we'd say on your television set. Now you could be on a TV, it could be on a laptop, a tablet, a desktop, a phone, who knows. That's the cool thing about technology. So just underway here. A lot of work to do for the Penguins, but that's the beauty of sports. You just never know. It's unscripted and anything can happen. Off the face-off, Hartnell tried to work that puck in, comes back to Gellahu. She'll send it down into the select zone. There's the steady Lily LeBlanc sending it to the far side. Hartnell jumps in on it. Lurking toward the front of the goal is Kennedy. Tried to feed it to Kennedy, but it's blocked down, and coming away with it now is Doiron. Doiron goes wide right, takes a shot, and scores from the boards at the top of the right circle. A laser beam, far side, top corner. How about it from Kendall Doiron? Look at this. Down the right side, up over the blocker of Langell. I don't know any goaltender at any level is going to stop that shot. That was just beautifully done by the sniper, Doiron. She's got another, and it's a 5-0 lead for the Selects. And that is a highlight of the night type of goal. Doiron just calmly down the right side from the boards, just labeling it top corner beyond the sliding blocker of the goaltender, Langell. So again, I'd have to go back as we see Beaton coming in now. Hallie Rose McLean toward the front. McLean tries to chip it up over Langell. Selects back looking for more. Hallie Rose McLean, she's got 2 goals, looking for a third. Tried to make a move there. Good defensive play from Greenwood. Now the puck down in the corner. In behind the net it goes. Fiona Day, nice outlet pass there. But it goes past Ellie Eisner and all the way down the ice. But just to finish that thought, and I'll go way back to finish your thought from the second period. Coach Craig Clark from the Selects was talking about just how many chances Doiron had through the first couple of games and just hadn't been able to get one in behind a Penguins goaltender. Well, and he said, Doiron, she just keeps going. She has fun out there. Her mood doesn't change. She stays positive. And she's been rewarded tonight. And again, I'd have to go back. It really looked to the naked eye watching it real-time live and even on the replay that Doiron scored the opening goal of this game. They've credited it to Lexi McIntyre. But again, I'd have to go back and see if indeed Doiron did score that opening goal. That would be a hat trick for Kendall Doiron. However, she's working on a heck of a game here. She just scored again, and it's 5-0 for the Selects. Now the Selects coming in here into the RBC in Dartmouth, and so far doing what they needed to do to get a leg up in this series. Important now for the Penguins to have a strong final 18 minutes regardless of the outcome. Play hard, play strong for the next 18. See what you can build. Here's Tolson down low. Puck into the corner. Couple of players digging in after it there. It comes free, and the Selects will work it out. Taking it off the boards there was Kate Morrow. And in looking for it was Maya McDonald, but it's Nedelku who'll grab it and skate away with it as the Selects were making a change. Puck along the boards right in front of the Selects bench, now to the red line. And it comes free and goes all the way over to this near side. Vautour tried to reach in for it, but now Doiron gets it up for Williams. Nifty little back pass. Kendall Doiron takes the snapshot and just underneath the blocker of the goaltender, Langell. Selects on it again. Williams put it in toward Boyd. She got tangled up, and the Penguins will try to clear. Along the wall, kept in over there by McDonald, Emerson McDonald. Now it's Victoria Tran for the Penguins. Quick pass up ahead onto the stick of Julianne Tran. Turned over, though. Boyd quickly into the zone. Victoria Tran takes Boyd down heavily. Boyd gets right back up, gives a little shove to the mush of Tran. Play carries on, though. Selects again, walking in with it. McIntyre got taken down. Play still keeps going. And now it gets tipped to the other side as the Selects making some changes here. Puck up to Almond. She sends it down. Jenna Beaton just sends it right back the other way. Hallie Rose McLean looking for it. She's doing a little jousting over there with Nedelku. And now again the Selects bring it in. Stevens runs a little interference there, does a good job with the Selects, keep it at the line. And then Stevens does a good job. Puck is loose again. Bit of scrambly play here. Stevens tried to push it over to the side, maybe connect with Kennedy, but it was intercepted by Hallie Rose McLean, who has it now. Hallie Rose McLean goes down to a knee, pops right back up. Puck still loose. Jenna Beaton tried to send it in deep. Puck still in there. Kennedy trying to clear it out. Comes to neutral ice, and again, the Selects clear it right back into the Penguin zone. And this is the way much of the third period has gone, as went the second, and that's the Selects just kind of keeping that puck from the red line in towards the Penguins' end of the ice, somewhat frustrating this Action Benefits Penguins team. There's an outlet pass, chipped down into the zone there by McDonald, Emerson McDonald, chasing after it as Victoria Tran gets to the puck. Tran backhands it in towards Gellahu, Megan Gellahu. Nice crisp pass off to that right side. Doiron almost intercepted it, and then Greenwood now trying to make a charge in. Greenwood couldn't get any further than just inside the blue line, and the Selects again will calmly grab it. Karis Ross works it to the right side, and this Craig Clark coach team plays so well structurally when they've got a lead. A quick chance there and a good pad save from Georgia Burrows. But when they get a lead, they play a very stingy defensive style. A well-coached club are these Selects, that's for sure. And Greenwood went in there against Ross. Ross lost an edge, went down. Puck is free. Now there's a couple of players in challenging for it down low. Puck is loose again. And now the referee's arm goes up after all of that kind of banging and crashing in down behind the goal. And we're going to have a power play here as the Selects will be shorthanded. Heading over to the penalty box is Karis Ross. So Ross to the penalty box. Power play opportunity here for the Penguins. They need one. And now they're going to have an extra skater to try and get one. So I believe it's a roughing call against Ross. So the Penguins of the power play. Georgia Stevens. It is a roughing call for Ross. Puck back to Eisner. Can she keep it in? She does. Rifles it right back into the zone. Stopped along the wall, though, and Kendall Doiron will backhand it down. Langell stops it there, lifts it up towards Hartnell. Rachel Hartnell turns her back, leaves it there for Georgia Stevens. Stevens tries to get into the zone, but the Penguins will watch now as the Selects send it all the way down the ice. Caitlin Langell stops it there for her captain, Megan Gellahu. 1:20 to go in the power play for the Penguins, desperately needing a goal. The puck chipped off a blade, and Burrows says, hey, what do I have here? Hey, it's a puck. I'll cover it and hold on to it. Scott Squires, the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, glad to be with you here on a Friday night at the RBC Center in Dartmouth Crossing. A fantastic crowd here at Rink C taking this one in tonight. And we're glad that you're tuning in and watching live on Maritime Athletic Profiles as well. I'm sure Penguins fans were wishing it was a little different right now, but such is the game of hockey. Under a minute to go in the power play for the Penguins. 13:28 to go in the third period. Here's Fiona Day making a dash down that left side. Took a nudge there. as Day went down heavily and the referee's arm goes up. And I believe that was number 12, Ella Fitt. I was trying to see there. I wasn't sure if it was a 12 or a 13, but it was Ella Fitt who went heavily into the Penguins player, and Fitt will have to fit into the penalty box. So now an even bigger opportunity on the power play for the Penguins. A 5-on-3, 44 seconds left in the penalty to Ross, and now the penalty to Ella Fitt. So a big chance here. We've got Hartnell with Stevens and Almond up front. Eisner and Gellahu back on the points. So a 5-on-3 here. Georgia Stevens from the left circle, looking, sliding it across. Eisner walking in, stopping, turning, backing away now. Gets it to Gellahu up high from the blue line, back to Eisner, right point. Ellie Eisner walks in from the circle, takes a quick shot, and Burrows challenges and makes the save. And Burrows pops right back up. So down to 20 seconds left in the penalty to Ross. 136 in the penalty to Ella Fitt. 5-on-3 here for the Penguins. Face off to the left of Burrows, off the draw. Stevens trying to find it in her skates. And the puck comes to the line, not out. Gellahu keeps it in smartly. Low shot along the ice goes wide. Almond presses now. Hartnell gathers that puck from the left circle. Goes down low with it. 8 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Hartnell walks out, tries to get a shot away and had her stick tied up. And as it did, I believe the net may have come off the moorings here. There's all kinds of action down low. And now the net comes loose, so they've got to readjust it. Fresh power play unit out now for the Penguins. Just 4 seconds left in the 5-on-3, and then Karis Ross, will pop out of the box. So the Penguins, Fiona Day from the RBC logo, takes a shot. It went off a skate and wide. So one penalty is over now to a 5-on-4. 1:05 left to go in the penalty to Ella Fitt. Here's Dwara trying to get it down low. Had Williams in front. Dwara stays on that puck. Williams has it from the slot, takes a shot. Langell with a great pad save, shorthanded. Selects already have a shorthanded goal in this game. They were bidding for another right there, but Langell makes a great save. Back the other way now on the power play. This is Lefebvre trying to make something happen. Lefebvre trying to jump on that puck again, but the Selects able to clear it all the way down the ice. They'll change up the penalty killers. Some fresh power play skaters on there as well for the Action Benefits Penguins. 25 seconds to go in the Penguins power play. Chasing it down low is Rianne Jean. Jean pinned along the boards. Selects happy to keep that puck just pinned along the wall, take time off of this Penguins power play. Although Penguins now walking out. Allman took it from behind the goal, walked out, and then put it wide. Back the other way. Hallie Rose McLean has a couple of goals, taking a chance for another one. And she was stopped defensively there. Good job by the Penguins. Penalty to Ella Fitt has expired. Back to 5-on-5. So the Selects killing off the 5-on-3, then the 5-on-4, back to 5-on-5, and they still lead it 5-0. Penguins tried to get that puck in. Gellahu will chase after it and get the puck up into neutral ice with gathered there by Tolson. Claire Tolson backhands the puck along. Ailey Glenn tried to get it. She went down kind of face first into the boards. Good to see her get back up, although she's laboring a little bit now as she heads to the bench. Hopefully everything okay with Ailey Glenn. Now Reese Vautour sends it down deep. Burrows just calmly stops it behind her own goal. Backhands it over there for Emerson McDonald. Selects take it off the boards. That's going to go all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing call with 10:21 left to go in the third period. A comfortable 5-0 lead for the Selects. Lexi McIntyre, Kendall Dwara, Hallie Rose McLean, and then Dwara again, then McLean again. And you add it all up, and it's 5-0. And again, special teams has been good here for the Selects. They've got a couple of power play goals and a shorthanded marker, and here comes Hallie Rose McLean. She's got one of each, a shorty and a power play marker. On that puck now, Emerson McDonald watches it go behind the goal where Votor will pick it up. Over to the red line, grabbing it quickly there was Maya McDonald. Maya McDonald in after it now, but the Penguins will turn and get it to towards the red line. But Lily LeBlanc now puts it into the Penguin zone. Stopping that puck was Maya McDonald, keeps it in the zone. Little give and go in front there. Trying to get a stick on it was Reese Murray. And Langell, sprawling on her belly, spins out to cover the puck as we get a little shenanigans after the whistle there. Some pushing and shoving. See if anything comes from that in terms of penalties. Doesn't look like it. Cooler heads prevail. Everything stays on the up and up here. We stay 5-on-5. 9:35 to go in the third. Shots on goal, 35-32, favoring the Penguins. They just haven't been able to get one by. Georgia Burrows, the veteran, in goal for this Selects club. Just waiting now for Langell to get readjusted here, get the gear back on, and the face-off will be to Langell's left. Off the draw, Gellahu backhands it over for Victoria Tran. Now Georgia Stevens reaches in after it. Stevens gets pushed into the boards. Now 4 players trying to move that puck along the wall. Referee telling them to move it, and they do. Penguins will bring that puck up along the boards on the left. Hartnell will cross the red line. Up for Stevens. Georgia Stevens couldn't split through the defense. Puck popped free. Hartnell tried to get a backhander away, and then Hartnell gets taken heavily into the boards by Reese Murray. Scrambled down low behind the net. Look at Burrows reaching back for it and grabbing that puck. Strong goaltending there from number 1, Georgia Burrows. Nice when you can have a calm veteran presence back there, and a good one indeed, with Georgia Burrows tending goal for this Selects club. You can have as great a team up front, but if you don't have championship quality goaltending, you probably aren't going to go too far, and the Selects certainly have that. And as we've mentioned, the goaltending for the Penguins has also been tremendous in this playoffs. Long shot there, letting it fly. That was Amaro. Off into the corner now. Trying to move it up along the boards was Emerson McDonald. Puck stopped right in front of the Selects bench, but then the Selects will move it out with the speedy Doiron. Kendall Doiron. Taking it down low. Look at that quick little spin move there, putting on the brakes, getting it back to the point. Now over for Carly Boyle, who puts it down low. Just 8:23 to go now in this third period. Ella Fitz stops it along the boards, feeds it for Doiron from a sharp angle. She actually hit the post. Almost shooting it from the goal line. She caught the corner where the crossbar meets the post in the near corner. Almost another one from Doiron. She'll shoot it from anywhere, and why not? She's got an accurate shot. She's got a quick release, and she's quite shifty. Hard to know where that puck is going to come off her stick. And here's Hallie Rose McLean now, making a nice move around Nedelku. Hallie Rose McLean staying on that puck, tries to feed it in front, and blue shirts there to clear it away. Nedelku had the puck taken off of her stick by Beaton. Then Nedelku comes back, throws a shoulder into Beaton, and will put the puck in behind her own goal where it's picked up by Megan Gellahu. Puck loose for just a second. Penguins trying to clear it out of the zone. It's been a frustrating night for the Penguins on the offensive side of things in terms of goal scoring. They've had shots, but they just haven't been able to solve Burrows. And also, even though they've got the 35 shots, it feels like they've been frustrated offensively all night long by the tenacity of this Selects club. Puck in behind the goal. And again, you see Burrows just able to track that puck and cover it up at all kinds of sharp and weird angles behind the goal, the side of the net. Just so aware back there in the goal for the Selects is Georgia Burrows. You know, tough situation. I want to mention as well, I saw a real nice moment at the end of the second period. You know, goalies are close with one another, right? And, you know, it was a tough night for Cicely Harnham. She got pulled. Caitlin Langell came in that second period. And at the end of the second period, when most of the players had left the ice to go to their respective dressing rooms, there was about a 10 or 15 second moment where Caitlin Langell, just, you know, about halfway in the Penguins' end of the ice in front of their bench, just says, talk. Here's a quick shot, blockered away. Langell was just having a little chat, giving a little tap to Cicely Harnham, saying, hey, you're good. You'll bounce back. It'll be fine. But just a real nice moment to see those two teammates, Caitlin Langell and Cicely Harnham, having that moment at the end of the second period. Tough situation for Langell, of course, to come into the game like that. She's played well. And she clears that puck up toward the red line. Grabbed there by Lily LeBlanc. Sent down into the zone. Victoria Tran grabs the puck, turning away. Slides it over there now for Amaro. Molly Amaro passes it up ahead. Just went by Vautour. And again, right back into the Penguin zone. That's kind of been the story. The Penguins having to chase that puck into their own zone time after time. Puck from the red line. Gathered up now. McIntyre looks to move it in. Good defensive play again by Fiona Day. She has had a strong game for the Penguins. Has 13 days. There's a turnover. Big chance right in front. Boyd tried to hammer it home. Langell down low, covering up the bottom part of the net. Anxious moments, but the Penguins clear. Down come the Penguins now, 2-on-2. Eisner taking it wide. Julianne Tran in front, sharp angle shot there. And it hit the side of the goal, and the Selects will clear it away. Nedelku has that puck. She'll slide it over to Gelahoo, passing it up to Julianne Tran. Julianne Tran now up to Eisner. Eisner puts on the brakes, feeds it toward the front of the goal, but it went off a skate of a Selects player. And the Northern Subway Selects will clear. Pass off to the left side. Couple of quick passes now trying to spring Beaton. Beaton got tangled up there in the feet of Gelahoo and went flying. And the puck goes down in behind the goal where Victoria Tran sends it far side. Down to 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go, third period. Selects continue to lead it 5-0. Puck down into the zone. Hartnell forces the turnover going up there against Karis Ross. Ross couldn't get the puck past the Penguins defender, and the Penguins will keep it in along the wall. Now on the rush. Sliding it over was Ailey Glenn trying to connect with Hallie Rose McLean. McLean has it in front for Ailey Glenn, and she chipped it high over the goal. A great feed there. First Glenn over to Hallie Rose McLean, back to Glenn, and Ailey Glenn just chipped it over the net. Glenn has it again. Coming off the back wall. She'll backhand it down low. Hallie Rose McLean trying to get there ahead of Gelahoo. Megan Gelahoo now trying to keep that puck stuck along the boards. 4 players in working for it. Puck comes free, picked up there by Reese Murray. Back to the line, a long shot, hit a leg, and spins over into the corner. Back now, Ella Fitt from the right point. We are even strength here, 5-on-5 with 4:08 to go. Reese Murray doing some good work down low. Feeds it back to the point. Right back to Murray it goes. Went underneath her stick and then took a funny bounce off the boards. Back to the point, kept in there by Boyle. Along the wall, puck free. Victoria Tran turning, lifting it off the boards, kept in by Boyle again. Again, good pressure here, keeping that puck in. There's a shot. Ella Fitt lets it go. And a great job there by the goaltender Langell to see it through a crowd and grab that puck. Down to 3:43 left to play. 38-35 shots on goal favoring the Penguins. But they would trade a boatload of those shots for some goals right now if they could. I'm sure they'd rather have 5 goals and only 21 shots rather than no goals and 38, but that's the funny way hockey goes sometimes. Now this could be a chance for the Penguins. Coming in, Eisner goes wide to the right, and again the calm, cool blocker save from Burrows. She's very comfortable flashing that blocker with the right hand. Penguins working with that puck now. Trying to get it up ahead, they do to Eisner. Eisner out there with Greenwood and Almond. Puck is loose. Kicking it ahead there was LeBlanc, but Almond on the forecheck does a good job taking that puck away. McIntyre sends it to the blue line, and it pops up into the Selects bench. And we'll have a stoppage now down to exactly 3 minutes left in the third period. And just a reminder, Game 4 goes tomorrow. It'll be a 3 o'clock start, and we will be in Bedford at the HRM4 pad, which is actually the home ice of the Greenfoot Capitals, the team that the Penguins eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. The Joe LeMontagne tournament going on, so ice at a premium. Puck back to the blue line. Gelahoo does a good job of keeping it in. And you got to believe at this point now for the Penguins, it's just about a moral victory and perhaps breaking that goose egg that's up on the scoreboard right now. And the Selects, I'm sure, are very aware of that. They want to keep it a shutout for their goaltender, Burrows. Puck up towards Tolson. Williams lost her stick and then kicks the puck. Stick still laying on the ice. Williams to the bench, and we'll have a whistle. So they'll pick up that lonely errant stick that got popped out of the hands of Brooke Williams. They'll bring it back over to the bench. 2:24 left to go, third period. So barring some kind of Dartmouthian miracle, the Northern Subway Selects are going to take a 2-1 series lead in this best of 5. Of course, the U18 female championships will take place in the first week of April, and they'll be over in my home province of Newfoundland and Labrador, April 4th to 7th in Corner Brook at the Corner Brook Civic Center. So one of these two teams looking to punch their ticket to Corner Brook for the Atlantics. Face off to the right of Burrows, off the draw, comes right back to the point of the long shot, blocked down, letting it fly there was Amaro. And it goes all the way down the ice. Langell will just lay it there. And we've got a head contact penalty. So number 8, Ailey Glenn in the penalty box for head contact. Power play here for the Penguins with just 1:47 to go in the period. The power play time and the period time almost identical, just a few seconds in the difference. So the Northern Subway Selects make the trip into Dartmouth, and they're going to finish this game up and have a 2-1 series lead with Game 4 tomorrow, and it'll be a must-win for the Action Benefits Penguins. Penguins have the power play here with Glenn in the penalty box. 1:28 to go in the period, 1:17 in the power play for the Action Benefits Penguins. Just looking for a bit of a moral victory here to see if they can get a power play marker late. On the puck is Amaro. Skating it along the boards, turned aside though. Back it comes to Fiona Day. Day from the red line. Couldn't get any further than that. And it comes now to Christina Perrin. Selects again, just calmly grab that puck, send it to the red line. Tolson has it there. Inside the final minute of play here in this third period. Selects comfortably in front. Down the ice it goes. Just 37 seconds left in the power play for the Penguins. 45 seconds in the game. Penguins, though, not hanging their heads. They're still playing hard. Look at Nedelku. Tried to take a shot and use the defender as a screen in front. Stevens tried to get a shot away from the high slot. Lost her footing and went down. Here's a chance now. Perhaps late stages here. Short-handed for Boyd. Puck into the corner, just 10 seconds to go in the power play, 20 seconds in the game. Off to the right side, and then a quick pass over here, received well by Hartnell. Down the left wing, Hartnell feeds it over in front, and Stevens tried to connect with that puck. And then a Selects player goes sliding into the net. I believe that was Rianne Jean. Dislodges the net again. That's a couple of times the net's been off the moorings down at that end of the ice. So the penalty is over, back to even strength, but just 6.6 seconds left in the game. So a foregone conclusion now as the puck will be dropped and the final few seconds will tick away. Off the faceoff, Boyle will have the puck and the horn will sound, and the Northern Subway Selects a complete performance. Outstanding special teams with a couple of power play goals, some even strength goals, a short-handed goal. Fantastic goaltending from Georgia Burrows, a 40-save shutout. And the Northern Subway Selects come in here on the road in Game 3, get a big victory, take the 2-1 series lead in the best of 5. Game 4 will go tomorrow. The Selects a chance to clinch and move to the Atlantics in Corner Brook. And it's a must-win for the Penguins as they look to extend the series to a 5th and deciding game. I want to thank you so much for tuning in this evening to Maritime Athletic Profiles. Always a pleasure to bring you these games. And we will be back with you tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Atlantic time, puck drop in Game 4 between the Selects and the Penguins. I'm Scott Squires, and on behalf of our Maritime Athletic Profiles team, we thank you again for watching. We wish you a good night. Once again, your final score, Northern Subway Selects take a 2-1 series lead. They win it 5-0. Georgia Burroughs getting the shutout. Good night from RBC in Dartmouth.